Welcome back. Let's continue with this next chat. Today we're going to start up with our art matters. Today we turn our attention to one of the most talked about new releases in South African cinema. It's called Kites. It's the latest Showmax original that's capturing audiences with its raw energy and also its heartfelt storytelling. At the helm of this project is Menzi Mzimela, a multi-award winning nominated filmmaker whose creative vision and passion for authentic narratives have earned him recognition across the industry. And this morning, we're in for a treat. He joins us here in studio. Menzi, good morning, and thanks for making time to be here.
Thank you for having me.
Firstly, congrats. I mean, it's one thing to birth something. It's a different thing how it's received, and that's something you cannot control. What would have resonated with this project for you? Why would you have then come on board? How's the experience been now that it's obviously been translated and received so well?
It's like a relief for me, you know, because when you make a movie, it can take up to like 6 to 10 months, and then it just comes down to a moment. So I'm just relieved that people are entertained, really, because that's what really matters is that people need to like the movie and talk about it and get other people to watch it. So I'm just happy that people are enjoying it and are entertained by it.
And it's loudly and proudly South African,
of
right?
Course,
this
has
is the
to be.
best, exactly.
Yeah.
And so as we continue with that authenticity and also just that storytelling mode, what was that creative process that you also would have undergone? I mean, you're mentioning treatment, takes 6 to 8 months. We're not privy to what's happening behind the scenes and the build-up, the challenges. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Cool. So I had written the script just at my own accord and during lockdown. I was writing a bunch of scripts, and then one of my mentors, Hosanna, he asked, there was an initiative for Joburg Film Festival and Showmax. He's like, just submit your script, see what happens. And then they liked it, and then the process began where I had to just pitch my idea, pitch to like the commissioning editors. And then once I got the green light, we just went into pre-production where they obviously just go through the script, and then they just basically teaching me the process of professional filmmaking, because it's my directorial debut. So they kind of like show me those processes through writing, casting, building a team, and then obviously production.
What was that experience like, wearing so many hats, right? So you make your directorial debut, it's so well received, but beyond that, I mean, script writing, editor, what lens does that offer through this this directorial debut?
So it was like daunting. It was a lot of work.
Imagine.
Yeah, but for me, what excited me was just they trusted me to give me those jobs. You know, those are coveted jobs, to write, direct, and edit. For Showmax and JFF to just give me the freedom to say, listen, we will guide you, but we're not going to kind of like stifle your creativity. They really believed in it. But it was an insane amount of work, but I just appreciated the opportunity, because they don't come by easily.
No, absolutely. And you've grabbed it with both horns. What was the cast and crew also like? Take us behind the scenes, nurturing that talent, growing together. I mean, how was that experience?
So cast and crew was amazing, but I felt like I had to prove to them that I was worthy of making the film. So once I had created the treatment, for me, I felt like I can win the battle in pre-production, so that they can kind of buy into the idea. Because part of creating movies is that the HODs and the crew and the broadcaster, they have to buy into the idea. They have to feel like this is worth everybody's time. So I kind of used the treatment to kind of show them how serious I am about making the film. And then once they saw that I had a clear vision, a lot of them were just very much invested in it. And then it was like an amazing crew. And the cast is the executive producer of the company that mentored me, Well Done Media, Juve, he kind of built an insane team around me so that I could get the best version of this film. Because at the end of the day, even if the film is a good film on script and I have good ideas, the execution of it requires like a very strong team. And the company that mentored me, Well Done Media, built the team around me and just made sure that the film is just worthy of Showmax and the broadcaster.
The way we're consuming media and film and television is shifting, right? I mean, we're seeing this fast, rapid consumption, perhaps also just that agency of telling our own story. Or was that also playing behind in your head? Were you thinking about that in this process as well? Yeah,
I was, because it's become so competitive. Because everyone is overloaded with information. And so I knew that when the movie starts streaming, I'm competing with all these other movies, international films, incredible South African films. So for me, it was just the nature of competition that I was thinking about. So I was very hard on myself to try and make a film that can stand like toe to toe with these other films on these streaming sites. Because at the end of the day, they're all there for
Yeah.
people to choose, and I want them to choose my movie at the end of the day.
Well, the numbers are speaking. The people are resonating. You've given them what they wanted. Perhaps
thanks.
if you want people to find out more, interact with you, just share the experiences, how do they go about doing that? Also, if there are upcoming projects, what can we look forward to as we wrap?
Sure. So they can just follow me on Instagram at an Arcadium. They can follow me on LinkedIn. I'm a LinkedIn guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and right now obviously I've got so much lined up on just on a personal capacity, but
Sure.
you know, at the end of the day, the aim is to be a working director. So pitching, collaborating, and obviously collaborating with the company that mentored me, well done, and obviously creating more work for Showmax and Multi-Choice. You know,
Are you flying the flag high for our country? You're flying the flag high for all of us who are interested in these stories. So thank you for sharing your
for having
work,
me.
and I'm wishing you all the best of luck. Congrats on how it's been received.
So much. Yeah, thank you.
All right, so Menzi this morning, Menzi Mzimela, chatting about, of course, this latest project. We delved into the creative process behind Kites. It's been well received, sharing some insights on the challenges, but also just bringing this authentic South African story to your screen. And again, you can catch it on Showmax.